let's all welcome Mr. Genesis Reonico.
Good afternoon, everyone. Ang pagkakarinig ko, sabi sa labas, business stream daw to or breakout. But it is indeed. Because nowadays, there's a lot of opportunities out there that you can earn from. And social media is one of the most potent way or potent sites or areas where you can start. Whether you are someone may simple skills to someone that has really complex knowledge and information that you would like to share. But for this afternoon, what I'll be doing is I'll be sharing with you starting from a point of view of someone who actually started from nothing. And when I say nothing, it's somewhat I left everything just to start this career. Kasi I know some of you already have a good career or is earning well. The problem is, sometimes nakakatakot talagang, alam mo yun, yung mag-jump off the boat na to start your online career or to earn online, to do e-commerce, to offer your services. And you know, my goal for this afternoon is for me to be able to inspire you to also take that leap. Na may nabubuhay pala kapag tumalon doon sa leap na yun. And it is possible. And that's where, you know, the type of work are now heading, you know, which is basically online. So, our topic for this afternoon is basically become a purpose-driven social brand as a person. Just like what I've said earlier, you are asked to choose between the two breakout sessions, whether it is for church or it is for business. But basically, as a person, in the online world, especially nowadays, you yourself is the core of your business. So it is important that we begin with you, your personality, and of course, you must be purpose-driven. There should be a reason why you do these things, okay? So, this afternoon, the topic will be divided into two topics, basically, or two segments. I'll be sharing the 4 P's and then the 7 Q's, well, which basically Q means questions. So along the way, you will be reading these questions, so I'll be sharing them to you, and hopefully you can take note of that, or if you want, you can, you know, just connect with me in Facebook, and I'll also share the slides to you. So, are you ready? Ready na ba to begin this journey? Okay, good. So, ang first P natin, any guess? Any guess? Ang daming P, di ba? Passion. It could be, but that's not the first P. May kinalaman yan sa ating title. Sige na nga. Ay, sanggal. Ayaw pa kayo. Oh, hula pa daw, hula pa. Ayan, hula pa. Okay, sige. Sure na namin. Pera, sana, di ba? Sana, pera. But it is the person. If you want, kasi what Miss Janet have shared earlier, there's a lot of things that you can do online. You know, but to start online, ikaw mismo yung #1 resource mo eh. You will be the #1 brand advocate. Ikaw halos gagawa ng lahat. As the most common term nowadays, back then, yung salitang CEO is Chief Executive Officer. Pag nag-umpisa ka sa online, iba meaning nun. It's Chief Everything Officer. Ikaw gagawa ng lahat. At the start, you know everything. Information is there. I mean, you can Google it, you can YouTube, and you will learn a lot of new things. But the question is, since bago mo pa lang, you need to, you know, do everything on your own. You know, of course, you can seek help from people that you know and willing to help you. But the reason for this P is no other than defining your purpose. If you would like to establish your brand, you need to make sure that you are clear in certain things about your personality. In short, kailangan kilala mo yung sarili mo. Kasi ito yung unang-unang ibebenta eh. Diba? It's you. People buy to those that they know, like, and trust. So they need to know you first, and then transition to like, okay, I like him, and then they will trust you. But in order for you to start selling yourself, or communicating and reaching out to people, you must be able to know exactly sino ba ako. Diba? So the first question, question number 1, what are my core values as a person. Teka, ang layo yata. Parang ang lalim, di ba? Parang seminar ba to? I mean, ano ba to? Retreat, di ba? But really, it starts with you. We're going deeper. Kasi once you establish this, madali na eh. I mean, it will be much easier. People will find you authentic. People will really see you who you are. Sabi nga ni Ma'am Janet sa kanyang slide kanina, di ba? Kailangan maging ikaw. Di ba? Be the best you. I remember a story when I was starting. I was asked, kasi sabi ko ganyan, I want to help people to get started online. Kasi sabi ko, this could really change their lives or at least help them achieve their dreams, no? Kasi flexible, marami kang pwedeng gawin. Now, ang dami ng kompetisyon. Diba? Ang dami ng nagtuturo. So, tinanong ako ng aking guide or teacher. Sabi, what makes you different? I don't know na tama pala yung sagot ko, pero sabi ko lang, well, all I can bring into the table is me, my personality, and I believe that's more than enough. Kasi alam ko, gusto ko talaga magturo eh. So whatever form of business or service you have, if you are sincere, people will see it eh. And that's what happened to me. You know, of course, I still did everything, mahirap, pero people started to listen because they can see what I'm trying to say. I know my core values. I know what I represent. So my question to you is, what do you represent? Maraming type of core values. Ayan yung iba. Diba? Pero marami pa rin kulang dyan. If you will message me Facebook later, I'll give you the link. I'll give this to you guys. Para at least magayon. So itong mga questions na binibigay ko ngayon, these are take home. No? So it's a challenge again. Bakit take home? Kasi only few people actually take action. And it's my challenge to you. Even kasi marami akong mga students, I'm giving out for free din yung mga materials, but only few of them actually take action. Diba? May test nga akong ginawa. Sabi ko, sino kaya ang mas mag-aaral? Yung nagbayad ng 1,000 o yung nagbayad ng 3,000? And true enough. Ang nag-aaral talaga yung 3,000. Bakit? Yung 1,000, okay lang yan. Mas malakas ang katamaran kaysa sa 1,000, di ba? Pero pag 3,000 na yan, ibang usapan na to. Di ba? You would really value it. So I guess really time is money. Because if you spend money, chances are you will spend time para gawin yung dapat na gawin, di ba? So yun. So, what are your core values? No? And then, next question is, what are my standards as a person? Ano ba yung standards mo? Okay, alam mo na kung ano yung values na meron ka, pero what are you willing to do? What are you willing to bargain for? What is your standard? High ba to? Low ba to? Di ba? O okay lang. You need to define this because if you are dealing with people, they will see whether you are someone na, wala lang yan, or someone na talagang trying to offer things further and make things better, even if you're not required to give that. You know? That's what we do in our students, no? Nagugulat sila, tapos na yung program, teka, may one-on-one pa tayo. Hindi kasama yun na. Hindi, gusto ko lang makasigurado, baka may masabi ka eh. Kaya one-on-one pa tayo, hanggang makakuha ang kliyente, parang ganun. So that's what we do. Although we don't promise it, we always try to make sure that we over-deliver. Because, well, I mean, kasi kawawa din naman yung tao. We know that they want to succeed. And I know that all of you have your own personal endeavors that you want to succeed on to din. And in order for you to make sure na mangyayari yun, kailangan you have your standards din. But whether you are a student or someone rendering service, you need to have a standard. Because nowadays, kaya nyo naman ipag-compete sa bigger brands eh. Your name is your brand itself. So ito question, sino na dito kinuha na ang domain name ng pangalan nyo? Yung meron na, yung pangalan nyo .com, parang gano'n, meron na ba? Naku, paano pag kinuha ng kaaway nyo yan? What if your enemy took your name and they create a blog about you? Naku, it's just $10 or less than 500 pesos or something. Gusto niyo bang makuha ng iba yung pangalan nyo? So, I mean, these are things that you should be considering nowadays. And as we are talking about personal branding and you as a person going into the digital age nowadays, it is really important that you cover that, starting with your name. Okay? So, keep in mind that having a clearly defined core values and personal standards will guide you and save you from making decisions that you might regret having made. Marami yun eh. At some point, there will be deals that will come along your way. What if, let's say, you're good in video editing or photo editing, and then all of a sudden, a big deal comes in. Tapos sabi, weekly, you can earn 20,000. Why not? The problem is, you're dealing with porn. So, paano yun? Diba? And every week, lalaki pa yan. Diba? So, paano yun? If you are not sure about your standards, external factors like, nahihirapan kami ngayon, kailangan namin kumita, merong may sakit, you need to define it. Because just like in any industry, pwede kang kainin. And in online, especially online, that hindi mo nakikita yung tao that you're dealing with, it is very important that you know your core. So in short, sabi nga nila tibayan mo ang tayo mo before you go into this. So whatever online ventures that you will do, make sure that as a person you are whole. Para pagpasok mo rin, buo ka rin. And people will see you as you are. So that is yung first P. Okay? The person, you. The second P. Nandun sa screen ang P. Purpose. True. Purpose nga. That's the second P. For me, before I started, it is really clear for me what I want to do. I mean, bago ako nag-venture out, I really dig deep into myself exactly what do I want to happen in my life and the things that I'll be doing. Kasi, I mean, just like what I said earlier, I'll be entering an industry na marami ng players. Whether it's kanina nga, real estate or sales, whatever industry or services that you would like to offer, there will always be competition. So you need to be sure and clear about your purpose. If you are someone who would venture into digital marketing or digital sales or work or whatever forms of digital engagement that you will do. Okay? So, anong purpose mo? Kaya nga, this is the question eh. Why do you want to build your social brand? Okay ka na. Alam mo na kung core values mo, but why? Bakit? Ano ba? Ano? Trip lang ba? You just want to try it out? Or you really want to make a difference? I believe earlier, you were asked to choose, di ba, kung which breakout sessions that you would like to venture into. And knowing that you've chosen a business related stream or breakout session, chances are you want to make things happen. Okay? And what is that? Ganun na ba kalinaw talaga yung purpose ninyo? As you can see earlier, you get a lot of information. But what we're trying to do now here is to make you think. Make you think whether this is something that you're really sure about. Diba? Sabi nga ni Ma'am Jan kanina sa example na sa crowdfunding, di ba? Ano ba, okay bang itry at mag-fail? At least hindi na sayang ang time. So you need to know your purpose. Is it really to test it out? Are you willing to really feel the pain, the struggles, the failures that comes with it? Because you are basically an entrepreneur once you started doing online things, whatever it is. So, what is, or why do you want to build your social brand? Ask yourself that, okay? And this actually falls under your purpose. So, yun nga, before I started, I'm very clear already on, what I want to do. I want to teach people. I want to help them so that they can easily get started online. Because nung nag-start ako, way back 2008, wala pang nagtuturo. I mean, there are people na nagtuturo but mostly international na hindi ideal for Filipino settings. So, sabi nga natin, if nobody's teaching you, chances are, if you go into battle, which is starting an online career, you'll end up getting bruised, getting hurt with many different things. And that happened to me. My first client, which since wala akong masyadong alam, I don't know any better, somewhat abused me in terms of pay. Not physical abuse, but in pay. What happened is, if there are tasks that I need to deliver, as a very simple task like, can you send this file to me? And I wasn't able to reply or send the information right away. And sabi ng client, okay, since I didn't receive this as expected, after 10 minutes, then I'll deduct this from your salary because I'm supposed to be earning by doing that. And that lasted for almost a year and a half. So imagine, di ba? I find it reasonable. Okay, hindi ka kumita, nalugi ka. Sabi mo, nalugi ka, then ibawas mo sa akin. So imbis na ako bayaran, imbis hindi na lang bayaran, may minus pa sa sweldo. So it's really hard, no? But there are many benefits into this career. As I have said, working from home, less daw ang burnouts, no? Telecommuting improves employees, yung kanilang happiness, life balance, health, and loyalty in terms of what they do because you really have more control. And the nice thing about doing any online career or online business is that you're an entrepreneur, meaning to say, kapit mo oras mo, you can do this anytime and anywhere. And in fact, you can really just decide, or you can be as creative as you want. So that's just a short, sharing when it comes to the online thing that I'm doing, no? And here, of course, purpose, di ba? Shinare nga ni Pastor kanina that there's a peace plan na tinatawag where the community actually follows, and try to achieve. And through this, it falls under their purpose, one of their purpose. So it is very important that whenever you're going to venture into anything, and especially in online, dapat you know your purpose. Okay. So question number 3. What is your purpose? Why do you want to build your social brand? It doesn't matter whether it is for your personal growth or for your pocket or to help anyone. Make sure you know why. Why you do things. Because if you don't know, you're just adding noise. Masyado na maingay sa social media. Huwag na po tayong dumagdag sa newsfeed at kung ano naman. Noise lang po pag walang purpose. So if you can't define dito pa lang kung hindi ka ganun ka-clear sa purpose mo, might as well think about it first and then attack again. Diba? It's either you win or you die. Diba? Parang ganun yun or you stop na lang. So, let's move on to the third P. Ano kaya ang third P? Parang hindi, wala na to sa screen. Hindi na natin ipapatagalin. The process. Now that you're clear about you as a person, buo ka, you enter into an industry with a purpose, you will now go through the process. Ito na yung tinatawag ni Ma'am Janet nga kanina na hero's journey. You will now go through this journey where you will feel uncomfortable, you will feel rejections, you will feel success din naman and fulfillment about what you do. Whether may bayad yan o wala. Diba? Because you know your purpose eh. Unless your purpose is to earn, of course. And the first thing that you need to make sure that you are aware of when it comes to this stage or the process stage is for you to define the steps. So what steps do you need to take to build your social brand? Ako, when I decided to really venture out, alam ko there are many information and knowledge that I still need to acquire. And what I did is I decided to learn again. Okay, I decided to learn again and enroll into certain programs. And that has been a little tough because the program that I'm trying to enter into is expensive, or should we say, I cannot afford at that time. So what I did, I tried to look for people who can help me. People who will support me. Because there will always be detours. There will always be detours, kahit ano yan. And for me, I developed a mindset that helped me go through a lot of challenges as I start. Even up to this point, I'm still encountering challenges in this online journey that I have. And the mindset that I have developed is this. Detours are simply markers of great opportunities and blessings that lies ahead. Because whatever challenges that you have, once you overcome it, definitely there's something better. So for me, iniisip ko kahit mahirap yun, sabi ko, hindi, this will work. Because kung mahirap, ibig sabihin, may kapalit. So, there's a tip that I need to give you guys, which is, surround yourself with people who believes and supports you. For me, what made my first step possible is the support nga of my parish church. I'm lucky enough that by simply asking them and within 24 hours they said yes. Of course, it's not free. I told them that I'll pay it in installments, and I'll also help in managing the fan page and website of the church. So, alam mo, para tulong na rin. So, that's what I did. And of course, hindi lang naman syempre financial ang mga kailangan tulong nyo, but rather, sometimes you already have the money. But the challenges that goes along the way, hindi ganun kadali. And you need people to support you, and that's where your family comes in and your friends. So, question number 4 is this. Who are these people na handang tumulong sa inyo? Ready to give your time, talents, and treasure. Yung mag-nourish sa inyo. Do you have people like that in your life? Sige nga, i-affirm nyo. Meron ba? Yes?
Yes.
Meron naman, meron. Kasi, alam nyo, hindi lahat yung darating until you affirm it to yourself. So you need to make sure that you are sure that it will come. And another tip that I have is, look for someone who can guide you and mentor you to where you want to go. If you want to be able to sell a lot of properties, then look for someone who's doing it. Reach out. Ang secret nga daw na narinig ko one time from a famous marketeer is, enroll, kung may program yung tao, enroll to that program para you have the chance to really ask questions and build relationship. And through that, you'll be able to also learn what they have. Because kung ano ka lang, pa-message ka lang, syempre, of course, hindi naman magre-respond agad yun. Syempre, busy rin. But if you are part of something that the mentor is also committed in delivering, then that's where the relationship will begin. There are many forms of mentors. May tinatawag tayong public mentors and private mentors. Ang public mentors ay yung mga celebrities na may mga books na, may mga shows na, and all of those things. Marami ka rin matututuhan doon. Through their blogs, through their books, through their videos. But there are personal mentors that you can really benefit from. Who are they? So, question number 5. What qualities and achievements does the mentor advisor you're looking for must have? Diba? Hindi tanong kung sino eh. We start first with quality. Because you can easily see, maring may mentor na charismatic eh. May mentor na talagang magaling magsalita. But really, you need first to define the qualities. Kasi baka mamaya na-attract ka lang. Yung pala, hindi para sa'yo. Diba? And they're not in line with what you want to happen in your life. Diba? So yun yun. So that's it. So search for them on the internet and social media and find out who they are and contact them. Try lang. Kasi, you'll never know who will be responding to your messages. So tip number 3 is be consistent. Then later on, Mr. Ben Francia will be sharing more on how to, maximize social media and become really more consistent and more visible. So it is very important as someone na talagang nagmamarket online na hindi yung makikita ka lang ngayon tas mawawala ka. Yung parang ang init-init mo, promote ka, sell ka na, sell, and then all of a sudden, a time will come, wala na. Yung mga ganon, it happens. So you need to be consistent, not only with your presence, but with your message. Babalik ka ngayon doon sa first P. Your purpose, tsaka yung iyong person, yung core values mo. So as you can see, it goes back. Again, be seen. Baka mamaya masaya ka na may mga nagko-comment sa iyo ng mga 20 na tao. If you want to succeed online, make sure that people can see you. And then again, later on, Mr. Ben Francia will share lots of strategies about that. On how to make sure that you'll be seen. Not just in Facebook, but in many other areas online. And lastly, be memorable. Ayaw mong magmukhang isang commercial lang sa TV na once done, that's it. You need to be memorable. So yung iba, sige, eto, for example, si Cory, anong color siya? Yellow, di ba? Si Steve Jobs, ano yung parang ano niya? Yung suot niya lagi na black shirt, na long sleeve, and then turtleneck, diba? Turtleneck. So talagang nakano siya, di ba? May branding. You, ano yung ano niyo? What will make you memorable? Kayo ba'y maingay sa camera? Kayo ba yung may mga laging parting words na kakaiba? What makes you unique? Diba? Yung iba weird pa. May mga nakita ako sa video nila, they are so confident sa video, and they start with nanggugulat talaga, naka-zoom sa mukha nila, tapos papalayo. Diba? So, what makes you memorable? Yun, memorable na sa akin, yung kita nyo, naalala ko dito, diba? Ganun siya mag-video. So, what will make you memorable online? Diba? Ako, I'm hoping na hindi, na sa mga nakakita, hindi nare-recall na itong suot kong coat, paulit-ulit, di ba? Branding na to out of financial needs. Naging branding, di ba? Pero carry naman. It turned out to be a lucky, a lucky coat. Hindi ko pa natatry na magsuot ng iba. Hopefully. Oh, nawala. Lucky daw, no? Bigla nawala. Oh, you're laughing. Is it because you're confirming that it's the same? I wanna know. Baka it's time. Baka kailangan ko na rin mag-crowdfunding, di ba? Madali lang yun, di ba? Ayan, okay. Okay, question number 6. Remember, we only have 7 questions. What social media branding, marketing and management strategies do you know? Meron na ba? Meron na ba kayo alam? Maliban sa spamming. See, many people does that online. And sabi nga nila, the learning today doesn't end here because later, Mr. Ben Francia will be sharing more of that. And we'll be hearing from someone talaga that has been doing this big time. So yun. So that's question number 6. So if you know some strategies, try to create a social media content generation and posting plan. Now, malalim yun. Ano ibig sabihin nun? Maghanap ka ng halimbawa, gusto mo lang may napopost ka sa Facebook. Sa isang oras mo na nag-scroll ka sa newsfeed mo, tapos mahilig ka sa quotes, so identify mo na yung mga quote, yan, gaganda niya, kunin mo na yung link. Tapos iset mo sa fanpage mo, schedule mo na. At least, consistent ka na may nagpo-post ka, kahit sinashare mo lang. Or better yet, kung mahilig ka magsulat, why not create mo na yung, ilista mo na yung sa topic, sa araw na to, ito yung susulat kong blog. Tapos sa araw na to, ganito. Kung gusto mo naman, sa isang buwan, may sarili kang topic. How to, let's say, real estate na topic natin halos how to find a house, or how to buy a house that is affordable, but, has a lot of space. Tapos gagawa ka ng iba't ibang articles niyan. Tapos schedule mo lang. Kahit hindi mo pa nagagawa, at least you have a plan. You have a plan. At go back dun sa purpose yun, kailangan inline. So everything is interconnected. So, we are now down to our 6th question, di ba? So we still have one last P. Di ba? The 4th P. Pera na ba to? Baka pera na to. Dapat naman may pera. Pero actually, parang takot sa pera tong letter P na to. Passion. Sabi nila, to know your passion, you need to know, one good measure is, you're willing to do this for free. Then you're passionate enough. Parang addict. I don't care kung walang bayad, basta gusto ko yan. Parang I feel fulfilled. Diba? So, that's where passion comes in. That's the problem nga lang. It's not always getting you paid, di ba? But it's getting you fulfilled. So, ano ba mas mahalaga? Pera o kaligayahan? Both. Dahil kailangan wise answer tayo. Wise answer. Pwede namang, hindi naman sinabing bawal ang both Pwede naman So, to some people, when we say passion, for them it's love. To some, it's following their dreams. And to some, it's remembering this movie, di ba? Iba, dun lang narinig, first time nila narinig yung passion. Ay, iba yung pelikula, hindi! Marami yan! But, in relation to our topic this afternoon, when it comes to building a purpose-driven personal brand, for me, I can say that once we have gone through the first 3 P's, yung person, yung process, okay. Pwede nating sabihin na you're like a Ferrari. You were able to set it up right. Everything is good. The problem is, kung wala kang passion, di tatakbo yan because passion is basically your key. It will get you started. Ang tanong, gano'ng katindi ang passion mo? At dyan naman measure yan by mileage. Because, according to than Shwada. Passion is personal branding fuel. So, hanggang gusto mo gawin, tuloy lang. Tuloy lang. So, passion will keep you going. So, without this fourth P, I don't think many ventures or many startups nowadays or endeavors will succeed. And whatever purpose that you have put into your venture, whether it is for personal or business, without really the love for this thing that you like to do, whether it is to help your church, to raise more money for charity, or to have a business that change lives and help the world, passion is the most important aspect for that. So, our question number 7 is no other than, are you passionate enough? Doon sa sagot mo sa ibang mga questions. It's okay to say, baka hindi. Good thing, at least, di ba? It saves you enough time. Ngayon pa lang, we're trying to test out whether the purpose-driven social brand that you like to build may not be something that you can sustain or may not be good. But it doesn't mean that you should stop. Because, baka kailangan nyo ng konting tweaking. Baka hindi ka para sa sales. Baka para ka sa marketing, although medyo related. Baka you're not really good in singing, but you're good in dancing. It doesn't matter. You just need to identify yun. You need to learn. So go back. Again, the strategies can be learned, but if you as a person, as a personal brand for your business or endeavor is not solid, then I don't think it would last. Okay? So, if your answer is yes, then get ready because you are definitely going places, touching lives, and changing worlds. So, friends, that's the 4 P's and 7 Q's of our purpose-driven personal brand. And I hope that through this short learning, I was able to inspire you to really think why you want to do things in your life, especially going online, because it's always not easy starting, but it doesn't mean it's not doable. And many people have succeeded, and the next speaker will actually talk more about his story on that and some learnings. So again, if you'd like to get in touch with me, you can check out my blog. That's onlinejobslifestyle.com. You can also email me, Coach Jen, at onlinejobsuniversity.com. Doon sa gustong makakuha ng mga questions and copy ng slides, just visit my fan page and message me there. May message button naman doon. And I'll be able to send the copy to you. And let me leave you with this quote from Galileo Galilei. You cannot teach a man anything. You can only help him discover it in himself. And may those 7 questions lead you to the right direction. So once again, thank you for listening and God bless.